I have a million new habits that I want to start, all these cool things I want to do and things I want to change about myself, and yet I never follow through with any of them. But all the experts say it's all about daily tiny changes. So I put this to the test and tried a 10-minute 7-day challenge. I heard about this 10-minute challenge on social media, so every day for 7 days, I committed to doing something for just 10 minutes. And you could just do one 10-minute thing. I think this is the way you're supposed to do it, and then slowly build like a pyramid, adding different ones. But I just went all in and decided to try 4 new things every day for just 10 minutes. If you don't have 40 minutes, that's okay. Just pick one. But this has been such a cool experience. The first thing I've wanted to try for like a million years, and I just never seem to be able to make myself do it, is working out. I gotta get in shape. So I'm doing this. I'm working out for just 10 minutes a day. This probably sounds insanely easy, working out for 10 minutes a day, but for me, it was incredibly hard. Every single day, my alarm would go off to remind me, and I never wanted to. I was making every excuse in the book of why I couldn't work out. I didn't have time, or I didn't want to get sweaty. I didn't want to wash my hair again. But I made myself do it for just 10 minutes. And I started slow, like walking for just 10 minutes the first day. And then I went like, yes, I'm gonna do push-ups one day. I could barely do 5. But then adding things like light weights and just moving my body with intention, with determination, and making myself do it for the full 10 minutes. Here's the honest truth. At the end of the 7 days, I still didn't feel like excited to work out every day. I didn't notice a difference in my strength or my body, but what I did notice was that it was easier. And also, I was proud of myself. I could find 10 minutes a day to work out, and being consistent every single day, it got a little easier and I had to push myself a little less. So, was this incredibly life-changing? No. Did I work out every single day for 7 days? Yes. And this is the first time in my life that I've ever been consistent. And I'm going to keep going with this. This is it. This is definitely the secret. Some days I did better than others, but that's not the point. It's the consistency that matters. Let's squat. Okay. 1. Ooh, my butt. It's hurting. Oh my god. Okay, screw all this. I'm just gonna have to stand here till I die. My second habit that I tried that I really wanted to do for a long time is self-care. Here's the truth. I suck at being girly. I suck bad at being girly. I have the worst skin, and I chew my nails. They're all like always ripped and nasty. I could sand wood with my feet, okay? They're so dry and like rough. It's embarrassing. And I don't do things like hair masks or mud masks. So I committed to every single day pampering myself for just 10 minutes. And this was insanely weird for me. And the first day I was like, okay, I'm gonna put on a mud mask. That's easy peasy, and just sit with a mud mask on. And then the second day I painted my toenails, and then I completely ran out of ideas. Coming up with ways to pamper yourself is hard. I Googled it. It's like get a massage or go get your hair done, but I didn't want to spend money and I didn't want to spend more than 10 minutes. So I did find some really cool things like just putting on body lotion every day. Let me know if this is something you do when you get out of the shower. Do you rub lotion on yourself? I never have, but I committed to doing that. And putting essential oils in my bath and lighting candles, taking time to pamper myself. I'd put a hair mask in and I was always wearing like, mud masks at night. And this really amazing thing happened. At the end of the 7 days, I felt prettier. I felt softer. I felt like I don't know, I felt nurtured almost a little bit. And it feels weird to say, and it's very outside of my comfort zone, but intentionally pampering myself for 10 minutes a day is probably one of the best and easiest things that I've ever done. And I 100% recommend you try it too. This next habit that I wanted to start doing is like a huge one. Okay, it's so big, and it is write a book. It has been over a year that every single day I've told myself I need to start writing my book. I have the idea in my mind. I've told a bunch of people to try to hold myself accountable. I've looked into agents and editors, but I had yet to write one singular word. So, the 10-minute challenge. I committed for 7 days to writing for just 10 minutes, and I set an alarm in my phone because I had to be accountable to myself every night at 9 p.m. and I gave myself permission to write in my bed. And the first night I opened up my laptop and I just stared at it and I just was like, I don't even know what to write. So I kind of brain dumped some things and like wrote a rough outline. But then the timer went off and I was like, okay, I'm done. But the second night, it was so weird. Like I just got this flow and I started writing and I didn't want to stop. And I ended up writing for an entire hour and it was amazing. And the rest of the week, some days I just didn't want to do it, but I made myself write something. But there was other nights that it was incredible. And I really got into the flow and I was proud of myself and I wrote a ton. Here it is. I didn't write an entire book in 7 days with this 10-minute challenge, but I did almost finish one chapter, which is more progress than I've made in an entire year. I can chip away at something and make incredible progress. So I am keeping this challenge up. 10 minutes every day, no matter what, I'm going to write something, even if it's absolute garbage, because this is how you write a book. The last habit that I've been wanting to do for a really long time that I committed to doing every day for 7 days is to learn something new. I want to learn all the things. I want to learn new skills and try new hobbies, but I just never get around to starting. So when I committed to learning something new every day for just 10 minutes, it was kind of perfect because I got to work with today's video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare has thousands of online classes for learning new skills, and they teach you everything from sewing or baking or crafting or photography, even things like starting businesses. They actually have a learning path that teaches you how to start a YouTube channel. I decided to learn how to draw. So every day for 10 minutes, I just followed this awesome learning path in Skillshare. And it taught me things like how to draw faces or how to draw realistic things or cartoons. And I learned about shading and line drawing. And the best part was like I had fun, way more fun than I thought. And I was proud of myself for doing something really productive and learning instead of just doom scrolling the internet. If you want to try learning something new too, I definitely recommend giving Skillshare a try. Right now, the first 500 of you, the first 500 followers to click the link in my description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So you got to give that a try today. Click the link in the description. So here's the thing. I didn't plan on filming this video. I just saw this challenge on social media and there was things about my life that I really wanted to do differently. I just wanted to be a little bit cooler, but I struggled to start or stick with a habit and I never followed through. But this challenge was different because it was so small and so easy and just a little chunk of time. You can make yourself do anything for 10 minutes. I made real progress and I wanted to share it with you. I wanted to encourage you to do a 10-minute challenge this week for yourself. Don't wait until Monday. Start today. What are you going to do for 10 minutes every day? And you only have to pick one thing. That can be cleaning for 10 minutes or tidying or decluttering or working out or writing or pampering yourself. I know there's something that you've wanted to change about yourself and something you've wanted to do. This is such an incredible opportunity to make it happen, and it's a lot easier than you think. So pick something and try the 10-minute challenge right now. And very exciting news, if your something is get your house in order, whether that's organize or declutter or clean. Right now, Get Organized HQ is open and you can grab your free ticket. This is totally free and it has over 100 experts. I am one of the speakers, and so is Dawn from the Minimal Mom. Like literally all my besties are in there, and a ton of other experts, over 100, who are sharing the best of the best with you, teaching you how to do these incredible skills really quick, really easy, and it is, again, totally free. So grab your ticket. I'm going to put a link to that Get Organized HQ down below as well. You don't want to miss this. So thank you so much for spending time with me. I'd love you to do me a favor and in the comments below, just put something that you would like to work on for 10 minutes a day. Because not only are you going to inspire other people and give them ideas, but I know there's a lot of people who want to do exactly what you want to do. And as a community, we can make this happen. It feels good to know that other people are struggling with the same things. And it feels great to know that as a group, we're all working to better in that area. So make sure you comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. I have another extremely embarrassing moment for you. Where do I start? First, I was tired. This is going to be like an excuse of why this happened. All weekend I was at firefighter training for like 10 hours a day. I was exhausted. And then I had to go to squad training where we did search and rescue for hours and hours and hours in full gear. I was sweaty and I was tired. And on my way home, it was almost like 11 o'clock at night. I got off the 401 and I smelled a stink. And it smelled crazy strong, like rotten eggs, like sulfur. And so I thought I should probably call this in. This could be a gas leak. But then I thought, I have no idea what natural gas smells like. And if I call the fire department and they find out it was me, I will never hear the end of it. They will make fun of me till the end of time. So I'm like, I'm going to ignore the stink. And then I thought, but what if it is a gas leak? And what if people's homes explode? And then it's totally my fault because I didn't want to be embarrassed. So I didn't call. So here's what I did. I called the emergency police line and I told them my location and that I smelled sulfur and I wasn't sure what gas smelled like, but I just wanted to call it in. And if they had a patrol car in the area to come, if they could maybe just have a sniff. You know? And he said, why didn't you call the fire department? And I said, because they'll have to get out of bed, drive to the station, get dressed, get on the truck, and go for what's probably a false alarm. And I don't want to bug the fire department. And then he said, are you a Windsor fire dispatcher? And I said, nope, I'm a new recruit at Station 4. And if you call the fire department and they find out it was me, they will never let me live it down. Please just send an officer. So he's like, okay, we'll send an officer. He's laughing at me. He said, what's your name? And I said, Cassandra Arson. And he said, am I being punked right now? Your last name's Arson and you're a firefighter that doesn't know what gas smells like and you're calling in a smell? You're calling in a bad smell? And I was like, I'm not punking you, I swear. This is really embarrassing. Okay, have a good night. 20 minutes later, I hear one fire truck go roaring by. Then I hear a second fire truck. Then I hear a third fire truck. Then I hear police cars. And I'm just curled up in a ball on my bed like, oh my God, no, Joe, what happened? And Joe could smell the smell as well. And he's like, that's not gas, that's just like, and then we turned on the stove down here and smelled what natural gas, no, it was just like a cow fart or something, or maybe a skunk. I don't know, but he ended up lying to me and calling the fire department, and they sent everyone and their uncle to investigate, which was nothing. So now I'm really embarrassed and I'm hoping and praying he doesn't send the recording to the fire department because they will make fun of me until the end of time. Also, should you call in a stink to the emergency police or fire? Let me know in the comments below what you would have done. Would you have ignored the stink? Or would you have been that Karen lady who calls in a bad smell? Excuse me, officer, my nose is being offended. You better have someone come check it out. Make sure you get 15 people out of bed in the middle of the night to investigate this very bad smell. See you guys next time.